right. Hello and welcome everyone. Thank you for joining us on our Monday night meditation. This is Bhavani and I'm Bhairav, Deanna and Curt, those of you may know us. And together we are Would You Yoga. It's ask yourself a question, would you yoga? And obviously you would, so that's why you're here. So if you need to find anything else about us, where we're going to be, what we're doing, just remember wouldYouYoga.com. So find us there. So let's go ahead and just settle in into our mat. Just getting yourself comfortable. We're not going to lay down yet. If you are laying down, that's fine. You can stay there. There's no reason to. But we're going to start off just by doing a few gentle stretching exercises, just to kind of release any trapped energy that's been pent up in our body throughout the day, throughout the weekend, the last week, or past lives, for that matter. It's all there. So wherever you are, just getting yourself comfortable. If you're lying down, just relaxing. If you're sitting, just grounding the sit bones down into the floor, onto the chair, wherever you may be. And if it's available, allowing the eyes to close. And without struggle, without strain, slowly begin to lengthen the depths of your inhalations and your exhalations. Just focusing your attention on the breath. Breathing in full breath into the belly, allowing the abdomen to release. As you exhale, exhaling from the belly up through the rib cage to the top of the chest. And now allowing your breathing pattern to return to normal. And we'll slowly begin to move into some neck rolls. So as you inhale, drawing the chin down to the chest, breathing in fully to the back side of the neck, just feeling that stretch. And as you exhale, gently rolling the right ear towards the right shoulder. And pausing here, just breathing into that left side. Exhale, chin comes to chest. Inhale, bringing left ear towards the left shoulder. Just breathing in fully here, feeling the elongation on that right side of the neck. Then as you exhale, allowing the chin to come to the chest and moving at your own pace, coordinating movement and breath. Feeling free to slow down, pause, and just feel the sensations in the body. And once that's completed for you, allowing the head to return to a neutral position, chin is parallel to the floor. We'll move into some shoulder rolls. So as you inhale, draw the shoulders up to the ears. Exhale, bringing the shoulders back, then down. Inhaling the shoulders forward, then up. And exhaling back, then down. Now continuing again at your own pace, synchronizing your movement and breath. Noticing any sensations along the way, tension, aches, just breathing into any of those areas that draw your attention. Now we'll move the opposite direction. The inhale brings the shoulders up to the ears. Exhale brings the shoulders forward and down. Inhaling back, then up. And exhaling forward and down. And again, moving at your own speed, finding what works for you. You can make the rotations larger, bringing the elbows into the mix. And once that's completed, allowing the shoulders to come to that neutral position, resting back and down, sitting up tall. Eyes are closed, drawing all attention to the palms of the hands. Allowing the palms of the hands to gently come together into prayer position, thumbs close to our sternum. And we'll begin our session tonight with a single chant of Om. Taking a deep breath in. Om. following the vibration inward. And when you're ready, you may gently open your eyes. Jabagwan. So, welcome to our Monday meditation. We've created this space in an effort for our community to gather in these trying times. There's so much going on in the world today with all the sensationalized news, all the social media posts about social unrest, economic uncertainty, and most recently, pending war. And this stirs up lots of emotions in us. The most predominant ones are fear, which a lot of the other emotions are all rooted in. And in this fear, we tend to find ourselves all wondering probably the same question, which is, where can I find peace in all this? There's got to be peace for this, peace for my own sense of well-being, peace for the people on this planet, and peace for the world as a whole. So the first thing we need to know is when we're looking, where can I find this peace, is where does peace reside? That's the first question, is knowing where to even begin to look. Is it in a reading of a book? Is it taking a walk in the woods? Is it, talking to a loved one or petting your dog? Where does this peace reside? So once we can recognize where the peace lives, and whether it's peace, joy, fulfillment, or satisfaction, they're all kind of the same thing. And through the teachings of our teacher, our guru, Sri Amarji Yogi Amrit Desai, he teaches us that all these things that we're searching for, the peace, are not external, they're not out there. They may bring us some comfort, but that's not where the true peace resides. The true peace resides within. It resides within ourselves through the inner stories we tell ourselves, not the outer circumstances that we surround ourselves with. So, social media in and of itself, as we tend to get through this doom scrolling or whatever is bringing ourselves to this, even just turning on the news. But social media in particular, it's specifically engineered and designed to keep you in this reactive state. That's how they keep you engaged. So when you're reading these sensationalized, alarming headlines and these outrageous posts, it triggers within us this fight or flight syndrome, which that sympathetic nervous system gets ramped up. And that's by design, because if you're not at peace, you're gonna make impulsive decisions. You're gonna react from past experiences or stories we've told ourselves, not respond to what's around us. So what can we do? There are some simple steps that we can do that Gurudev teaches us. And the first one is to use our breath. The breath is our anchor. As a matter of fact, through our teachings, we learned that the breath is actually a circuit breaker. So if we're having this emotion that we're feeling, we can bring our attention back to the breath and actually stop what this feeling has, return to our breath, and bring on a new sense of peace, if you will, through a different sensation. Because there is an individual and unique breathing pattern that's associated with each different emotion, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Very true.
And the easiest thing that we can do is to get out of that, or to flip that circuit breaker, is to simply take 3 deep breaths.
Yeah, can I add?
Yes, please.
And sometimes, the circuit breaker won't actually stop the emotion, sensation,
True.
or feeling.
True,
But it does give you a little bit of space between you and the sensation or thought.
Exactly. And it's in that space, that gap,
Yeah.
that we have the opportunity to recognize it.
Right, and observe it.
And observe it.
And feel it.
And feel it. And that's exactly wonderful, great transition, segue into this and that feeling. Because once we can take that moment to take a breath and have that space, that pause, that little gap, that's where we can become the witness and not the reactor.
Right.
So from this place is where Gurudev talks about the witness state of awareness, this sense of self that's behind all the actions of the mind, the thoughts. It's in this place. So, and from this place, we can observe the sensations in our body that are running through us. As you'd mentioned, this breath, this circuit breaker technique gives us this opportunity to just recognize it, to breathe into any sensations that are coming along. And that gives you the opportunity to choose your own response instead of reacting from a past story that you've told yourself from a fear-based sense, whether it's not having enough, something devastating is going to happen, or even the most common fear we all suffer is death. So a lot of this is rooted in that. And it's with this connection of the source within that we enter what Gurudev calls the zero stress zone. So tonight we're going to try to enter into the zero stress zone. And you can, you can see that once we're here, you can enter again and again with practice. To take that mind. And obviously, if you're in a meeting and something stirs you, you can't say, stop, I need a moment, I have to breathe. Okay, now let's come back to this. But with practice, we can. So we're not going to go into a big stressful situation at once. When you go into the gym, you don't go right over to the 100-pound dumbbells and expect to start curling them. You pick up the 5 first, and we work our way up. So working with something smaller, like a news report that comes in, just noticing how that feels within the body, or somebody says something that doesn't align with a story that we have, whether it's with ourselves or with the way we anticipate or expect things to be. So it's with this building of the inner stability that doesn't depend on the world calming down first. We just stop waiting for the news to become peaceful before we can find peace. So that's what we're trying to do tonight. So another way that we can do this, so we have our breath, we have our awareness, and another thing that Gurudev recommends that we do is practice our yoga nidra as a daily reset. So even just 20 minutes of yoga nidra a day can help reset that sympathetic nervous system. It can help us unplug from these thoughts or these habitual patterns, because yoga nidra allows us to enter into these deeper levels of relaxation to where we can basically reset and reprogram the thought patterns on a conscious awareness level without doing anything. There's nothing that needs to be done. The body innately knows how to reset the system. So as we enter in through our meditation tonight into yoga nidra, just noticing from this place of awareness, this level that you reach where you can effortlessly enter and help to retrain these negative thoughts that help bring us this worry and fear, especially in this these times that we're facing. So with that being said, we're going to move right on into our meditation tonight. Tonight's meditation, we're going to be using a couple different techniques. We're going to be using tension and relaxation. So those with cardiac disease, hypertension, or glaucoma, you should use caution while you're tensing the body. Breathe normally as you tense the body, or if you simply cannot have undue pressure in the head for any reason. We are also going to be bringing an intention into our meditation tonight. And tonight's meditation intention will be, in the midst of chaos, I resolve to remain calm and present. So I'll be bringing this in. There's nothing you need to do. So I'll just be bringing this in tonight. And towards the end of the meditation, I'll be incorporating the crystal bowls. And this sound simply helps to help release any of that, or to help push on any of that blocked energy that's been held inside of us through these sensationalized headlines and these news events that are triggering stories within us. And once we can realize that we are the witness behind the stories no longer matter.
And the bowls also help raise our vibrations from this fear-based feeling into higher vibrations of joy and love.
Exactly. So what we're going to do, we're going to physically change the vibrations at a cellular level to help lift this fear up and out into liberation instead of down and in into stagnation. So,
Nice.
wonderful. So getting yourself extremely comfortable. So this is the point that we get to lie down. If you have your phone in the room and you can afford to not be disturbed for 45 minutes, I recommend turning it to silent, silencing all of the alarms. If you've got your watch connected to your phone, maybe just disable that for the moment. Because I can assure you everything that will need to be done
Alexa, turn off the bedroom light.
will still need to be done once we finish.
Okay. Great.
So now beginning to close the eyes and quiet the mind. Be still and let go of all thoughts, worry, and tension. Give yourself fully to a higher power. Relax. Trust. And let go. Breathe in fully and exhale with a deep sigh. And again, breathe in fully, exhale with a deep sigh, and let go even more. Feel a deep sense of contentment and peace in your heart. Now bring this intention into your awareness. I resolve to remain calm and present in the midst of chaos and change. Let the whole body listen. We will move our attention into the body to release trapped energy and move deeper into total relaxation. Those with cardiac disease, hypertension, or glaucoma should use caution. If you cannot have undue pressure in the head for any reason, it is important that you breathe normally as you tense the body. As you inhale, make fists and deliberately induce stiffness and tension throughout your shoulders, arms, and fists. Tighten, tighten even more. Now let go completely. Relax. On your next exhalation, relax even more. Let go. Observe and feel the flood of energy in your arms. This time as you inhale, deliberately induce stiffness and tension in the hips, legs, and feet. Tighten, tighten, hold, let go. Let go completely. Relax. Observe the flood of energy in your legs. This time, tighten and tense the entire body as you inhale. Arms, hands, shoulders, feet, legs, face, buttocks, tighten, tighten, hold. Now let go completely. Relax. On your next exhalation, let go even more. Observe and feel the flood of energy extending to all the muscles, nerves, and cells of your entire body. Let your whole body melt into the flood of energy you feel in your body. Let your body go limp, like a rag doll. Relax even more. Release any holding, anywhere. As we enter this next phase of Yoga Nidra, remain as motionless as possible. If you need to move or make an adjustment, do so mindfully, and return to stillness as soon as you are able. Resolve to remain awake, staying in touch with the sound of my voice. Allow your entire body to respond to my words directly and non-mentally. Allow any disturbances, external or internal, to draw you more deeply within. In Yoga Nidra, you enter the subconscious pranic field. Let your mind merge and melt into the energy body and go beyond the boundaries of body and mind. Now shift from thinking and doing to feeling and being. Do absolutely nothing from now on. Simply relax. Drop into the deepest state of tranquility, stillness, and peace in the third eye. Now your consciousness is in direct communion with your energy body. Now follow my guidance as we begin the relaxation breath. Breathing in deeply, fill your lungs from the bottom to the top as if you're filling a water bottle. As you breathe out, empty your lungs from the top to the bottom. Let your breath be slow and steady. Observe the movement of your abdomen and chest. Stay connected to the wonderful feeling of the release of tension and the deep feeling of relaxation. Let this feeling extend to every part of your body. Let this entire process of breathing be the vehicle for deepening your relaxation. Now redirect your full attention to your breath. Create no struggle around breathing. Use the breath to release any tensions. Slowly deepen your inhalations and exhalations. Let the exhalation be longer than the inhalation. Let the flow of your breath be steady and uniform as much as possible. Bring your undivided attention to the movement of your abdomen and chest as you breathe in and out. With each breath out, release any tension held in your body and anticipations in your mind. Let go. With each breath in, fill every nerve and cell with pulsating, healing energy. Relax. Breathing out, let go of all holding anywhere in your body. Let go even more. With the next breath in, visualize your body renewed and rejuvenated with new life. Empty your body and mind and enter deeper levels of stillness and silence. Now breathe normally and be still. Bring your total attention to the pulsating energy field felt in the form of sensations in your body. Observe how your attention feeds the expansion of the pulsating energy field. Energy follows the tension. Feel all the tension in your mind and tightness in your muscles melt away. Let all the tension simply melt, drain away, and dissolve in the expanding energy field. Bring your attention to your eyebrow center. Recognize your deep connection to the original source of life force. The life energy that sustains your life and is an extension of your soul. Drop into that silent space where all doing stops. Enter an effortless state of being. As I name the body part, bring your total attention accompanied by a feeling of heaviness, sinking like a stone in water. Both feet heavy like stones. Calves and knees heavy, sinking deeper. Thighs and hips very heavy, like lead. Abdomen, chest, and back. Gravity pulling you down deeper. Shoulders, arms, and palms very, very heavy. Feel your entire head heavy like a stone. Give your body completely and totally to the omnipresent field of gravity. Now experience your whole body heavy like a rock. Feel your whole body sinking deeper and deeper. Totally let go into the pull of gravity. Sinking, sinking, heavy like a stone. Sinking deeper into stillness and silent awareness. Now shift your attention, and as I name the part of the body, let all the heaviness drain away. Let your body be buoyant and light, like a fluffy cloud. Both feet limp and light. Calves and knees empty and free. Feel it. Thighs and hips hollow, weightless. Abdomen, chest, and back light and empty. Shoulders and arms and palms floating. Head hollow, empty. Feel your whole body empty, light and hollow. Sense the emptiness of your body and silence of your mind. Enter the power and protection of your energy body. Embrace its feathery lightness. Feel completely safe and secure. Feel yourself getting lighter and lighter until you begin to float in the air. Give yourself permission and freedom to float out of your physical body. Release your energy body from your physical body. Experience the freedom of this new dimension. Released and freed from identification with your body and mind. Free of all inhibitions and boundaries of your body and mind, past and future. Observe your body completely at peace, resting in stillness. Recognize you are the spirit separate from the physical body. Enjoy the spirit freed from all limitations. The innate healing wisdom of the body liberated and functioning optimally. Now settle back into the physical body as you remain deeply established in your connection with spirit in faith and trust. Bring your attention to a constricted or dense part of the body. Though you may not consciously recognize the cause of this feeling, the innate intelligence of your body knows how to resolve it. Breathe into this area. Make space for it. Give it room to move, loosen, disperse, dissolving, lightening, the body releasing whatever is no longer needed. Now sense the body's healing energy streaming towards this area, as if it were attracting it like a magnet. Watch this part of your body returning to wholeness, vitality, as it is surrounded by this healing light. With each inhalation, begin to sense the body as more energy than density, until the whole body is felt as a pulsing, tingling energy field. Any emotions, thoughts, and fears that may have contributed to the imbalance can now be released and resolved. See and feel the whole body healed and whole. Bring your attention to the center between your eyebrows and drop into the deepest level of relaxation. Here there remains nothing to do or achieve. You have entered the domain of grace. In this domain of integration, you are witness of all that is happening, but doing nothing to make it happen. All that can never be done by your doing can happen only in the non-doing presence of your being. Feel completely safe and comfortable as you hand yourself over to the power and protection of the presence. Feel it. Experience it. Be it. Hand over all fear, apprehension, and anxiety about all that you want to change, control, and manage. Let go of all doing. Replace it with trust and faith in the higher power. Let your mind merge and melt into the presence and enter the sanctuary of silence. Remain empty and free from all doing. Feel yourself as time transcendent presence right now. Here, your intention and affirmations are actualized and fulfilled with effortless ease. Now allow yourself to receive the following intention as I repeat it. Feel every cell of your body receiving these words. I resolve to remain present and calm in the midst of chaos and change. I resolve to remain present and calm in the midst of chaos and change. I resolve to remain present and calm in the midst of chaos and change. Allow this intention to go to the deepest levels of recognition with no hesitation. Know that your higher self recognizes, honors, and accepts your intention. Have faith and trust that it has been heard and is being acted upon by a higher power of the source within you. There is no need for you to do anything about it. Bring your attention back to the center between the eyebrows and feel all the energies of your body from all meridians activated, purified, and balanced. All channels are open and the life force is flowing freely, healing the body and calming the mind. Open your heart and feel content. Just experience. Allow your entire self to respond spontaneously and effortlessly to what I say. I let go of that which I cannot control. I do my best and let go. I allow that which is coming to come. I allow that which is going to go. I respond to each moment with calm, clarity, and conviction. Establish yourself firmly in faith and trust to receive the grace, protection, and guidance of the higher self within you. The more often you go to your source, the easier it will be to return there, and longer you can stay there. Feel the presence of your own spiritual guides surrounding you and blessing you. Accept their blessing and grace, embody it, and spread it wherever you go. Now you have prepared the base from where you can carry out interactions with life and interpersonal relationships with the integrative power of love and the source within. You are the emissary of light and love. Carry it everywhere you go and to everyone you meet. If you have an area that you feel needs healing, physical, mental, or emotional, allow this light and love to flow into that area now. Now begin to become aware of the rising and falling of the breath. Slowly feel yourself beginning to rise to the surface of awareness. Sense the body resting on the floor. The quality of the air as it touches the skin. Gradually you can move as if you're waking from a restful sleep. Wiggling your fingers and toes. And bend your knees and then pull them close to your chest. Rock sideways gently. And take your time, do not hurry. Then turning onto your right side and curling into a fetal position. Feel the safety, comfort, and protection of the womb of existence. Now bring your intention into your awareness again. Change nothing. I resolve to remain present and calm in the midst of chaos and change. Every time you find yourself in reaction, you are empowered to replace it with your intention. Now you can gradually move and begin to sit up with your eyes closed, continuing to stay deep in this deep inner experience. Regardless of what you consciously recognize that has or has not changed, know that something deep within has shifted to connect you with your intention. Become aware of your body and bring a deep sense of peace and contentment with you as you bring attention back into the body. Notice how relaxed the body is, how soft the breath is, how silent the mind is, and how quiet the heartbeat is. Be still and be grateful. And know that you can easily enter here again and again. And before we end tonight, friends, I want to share with you some thoughts from Guru Dev, Sri Amarji, our Guru, Yogi Amrit Desai. The world may not calm down, but as Guru Dev teaches us, your inner state doesn't have to mirror the outer storm. That equanimity is not indifference. It's actually what makes you more effective and compassionate, not less. Allowing your palms to gently come together, prayer position, thumbs close to the sternum. Please join me as we chant Om, taking a deep breath in. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Shanti is peace. And if you have found peace in your practice tonight, carry it with you and share it with everyone who you meet. As always, we thank you from the bottom of our heart for allowing us to give what we have received. Again and again, dear friends. Jai Bhagwan.
Jai Bhagwan.
Thanks for joining us. We look forward to seeing you every Monday night. Tune back in here at this same station.